Hey everybody, welcome to week 3 of the course here. So I hope everybody's doing well. I got my winter scenery up here, and it's also related to the theme this week of my video because I'm noticing this particular class there's some issues with attendance or just getting in there and getting work done. So so I use running analogies sometimes. And, it's winter time and everything. And one thing about runners is it doesn't matter what the weather is, or they're out there doing it. And so same thing with school or your own professional life, personal life. Activities you do. There's things we do, and of course there's managing the time thing. So one of the concerns I have is about consistency. I found this little thing here about consistency. It says, "My name is consistency. I'm related to success, and we should hang out more than every once in a while." And being a good employee or a good business owner, or whatever the case is, there has to be consistency in what you do. People, and you are probably have this skill also, are very capable of reading other people and the type of ethical standards or professional standards people have in their work and the jobs they do, and different things they're supposed to be doing. Same thing in school. There's you got weekly assignments, things supposed to get in on time and so forth, and so that has to do with consistency. If you want to be taken seriously, you have to be consistent, and that's in life and professions. All of you getting a college degree here, and employers look at that, but they also look at the individual. You get on with a piece of paper saying you got a college degree and you know this stuff, and then you turn out that you don't really know it. Like down the road, they can see that. So that's the thing about being consistent. Every once in a while, in one of my courses, I will do this little question here, this test question. So this is part of this week's video. I'll have a picture, so you answer the picture, but also answer this: would you hire you? What I find interesting sometimes in these responses is most students will say yes, and that's even the students who are never on time with their schoolwork or only complete some of the assignments, and they just get enough to pass. And you look at that a different way. So you would hire somebody who doesn't finish the job, who's never on time. So I find that interesting, but that's also a reason I say this is to do with self-evaluation. Figure out why you're not consistent, or whatever the case is. Now, if you are consistent and you're doing great, then this don't really apply to you, but it doesn't hurt to do a self-evaluation. If you are a boss, it doesn't help to do these type of exercises with your employees, good and bad, because self-evaluation helps us sometimes to see if we're doing something that we need to improve on. So that's my whole point. So I hope, this, helps you out a little bit, kind of look at what you're doing and moving on. So, okay, this week, those of you that, been in there doing this stuff, good, but the rest of you need to get in there and get active. You got 3 chapters this week. Life insurance, health insurance, and property. The health insurance thing, big debate on all that. I know there's a lot of people who love the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. A lot of people hate it, and there's so there's a lot of issues with it. My personal issue is there's been 8 years to fix it, and now that we've gotten through a new administration and we have all the issues with that, it's like this should have been fixed, because there is lots of issues with it. Lots of people lost insurance, while some gained insurance. The way the system was set up is the people gaining insurance were being subsidized, even though they don't realize they're being subsidized. So it's more of a vote getter than an actual improvement to a health plan, because a lot of people did lose insurance. You still got things like co-pays, and so there's just lots of things. I'm anti-copay, but you pay insurance, you have to pay, because there's a lot of elderly people who do not go to the doctor because they can't afford that $15 or $30 copay. $15 is a lot of money to some people, And so those are the type of issues that should be getting fixed. And so that's my little spiel on health insurance. But anyway, so there you go. So you got the 3 chapters this week. With that, I'll let it go. Again, my test question this week, besides that, would you hire yourself, is this. Last night we took the 5-year-old, whoops, 5-year-old, where'd he go? Get up there. Took the 5-year-old to this place. So let me know where we're at there. And also answer the question, would you hire yourself? You know, why or why not? And with that, I'll let you go. Have a great week. As always, get in touch with me if you need anything, and that'll do it. Take care.